Alright, those of you here, we got a few more minutes before I actually start. So what we're going to do, folks, is we are going to do college football week 1 picks from ESPN. And then I'm going to give a prediction for, NFL divisions, and, alright, we're here. Okay, so, let me see something real quick. So what we're going to do is, right here, right? Alright. Alright. Alright, I don't know why my camera is, why is my, it's kind of in the way, I don't know why. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, wait. So we're going to do, I don't know why my camera is like this. Wait, edit layout. Hold on, let me edit. Oh. Okay. Can you see? This is weird. Okay. I'm going to just have to go with what I got, I guess. I'm trying to figure out why can I not. Whatever. It's good. Alright. Alright, we're good. Okay. So, welcome to week 1. Which I know there was games earlier today. It is Thursday, September 1st, 2022. I know there was, some games earlier tonight. But we're not doing those one. We were doing for Saturday. So what we'll do is each week we will do college football weekly picks, right? This is called, I guess this is segment 1 of my new thing called CyberShadow's sportscast, right? I don't know if that's a good name, but we're going with it, and so we're going to make our picks for week 1, which is Saturday, September 3rd. Okay, so what we got here, the first matchup, Raptors versus Boston College. Now, a year ago, if I'm correct, Raptors was not very good. I think they might have been okay. Boston College, I think, was good, but not great. And then because, it's week 1, anything could happen. Out of this matchup, Rutgers and Boston College, I'm going to have to pick Rutgers because I don't really know too much about that game. I guess we can look at the preview real quick. Let's see what they say. Let's see what it says. So, a year ago, the last 5 games, these are from a year ago. Boston College went 2-3 their final games a year ago, but let me look at what they won. So Boston College a year ago. This is really not good, but okay. So they went 6-6. All right. Yeah. All right. And then their bowl game got canceled, right? Yeah. Okay. So Rutgers. Oh, why did I end up? So Rutgers a year ago. Now, of course, last year does not matter, right? Does not matter anymore. But just for just to see, they went 5-8. Okay. So this year, I'm going to go with Rutgers, though. Okay. Okay. So, the next game right here, right? Cincinnati and Arkansas. So a year ago, we all know, Arkansas started out real good, but they faltered. Cincinnati shocked everybody, made the playoffs, but lost to Alabama. I don't know how good they're going to be this year, so I'm going to go with Arkansas in that matchup. Now the third game, right? Oregon, who is big underdogs against the defending national champs, Georgia. I'm going to go with Georgia because, Oregon doesn't really do very well against the SEC. And I really don't think they're going to be all that good in this game. Okay, sorry. My bad. I'm doing this kind of late. But here we go. The next matchup. Arizona Wildcat and San Diego State. Arizona a year ago, I think they went 1-12, 2-10. I'm gonna go with San Diego State. I don't know anybody that's on Arizona, so I don't really know if they're gonna be good or not. Okay, the next one, the next game, Houston Cougars versus Texas San Antonio Roadrunners. A few years ago, this team, Roadrunners, moved up from FCS to the FBS. I'm going with Houston in that because I think Houston has too much firepower. Of course someone could say, well, how would he know that? I don't, but I do, So, but I believe they do, so that's fine. The next game is BYU and South Florida. BYU is pretty good. Typically they're good. They usually got good running backs. Quarterback plays never usually that great, but I'm going with BYU to beat South Florida. So of course right here you see me that I picked Florida. Utah and Florida. It's going to be a big matchup. I don't know. So Utah, a year ago, went to the Rose Bowl. A season ago. Went to the Rose Bowl, lost to Ohio State. Florida is coming into this season with a new coach and some new players. I don't know who they have. Utah is 1-6 against the SEC in their last meeting. The last time they played an SEC team was Alabama in 2009 in the Sugar Bowl when they upset Alabama. And in this game, I'm going to pick the Gators. I am picking Florida to beat Utah. Because it's in Florida, it's probably going to be humid, which I don't know if Utah is going to be used to that. My man, sorry about the yawning. That's not good. It will get better down the line. I don't know. Maybe I should do these earlier than I am today. But it's fine. I'm picking Florida. The next game, the big matchup, probably the biggest one of the Saturday of the weekend, got Notre Dame versus Ohio State. Notre Dame lost Brian Kelly to LSU. They have a new coach as well. I think Ohio State is 17-point favorites. I believe, though, this should be a good game, but I think Ohio State is too much for Notre Dame. And I won't be surprised if it's close, The next game, Memphis versus Mississippi State. Mike Leach in Mississippi State should roll. I don't know if I think Memphis probably lost a lot of their guys. So, with that being said, I think too much offense. In the final college football game for week 1 that I'm picking from ESPN, pick 'em Boise State versus Oregon State. Now this is an interesting matchup because Oregon State has the potential to surprise a lot of people this year. They could easily be middle of the pack for the Pac-12. But that could still be good enough. They could win 8 games and still be middle of the pack. Or they could win 7. But will they beat Boise? I'm going to say no. But that's not to take anything away from Oregon State. Okay, so now we gotta come up with the tiebreaker. How many points will be scored in Notre Dame, Ohio State? How many points? I'm gonna say it's gonna be kind of a high-scoring game. So I'm gonna say 75. And I think picks are auto-save, yeah. Okay, so let's recap what I picked. Okay, so first we picked Rutgers. Next we picked Arkansas. We picked Georgia. Then we picked San Diego State, Houston, BYU. God, I'm tired. That's probably why I'm yawning. Then we picked Florida. Then we picked Ohio State. Then we picked Mississippi State. And we picked Boise. And we picked the total score, point score, 75. So, you know, that's a good pick. So that's week 1. I will be right back. We'll be right back with I don't know. We'll be right back in a minute. Alright, so as you can see, we're looking at the NFL standings. Of course, the season starts next week. So, what's going to happen here is we're going to take a little bit of time to preview the upcoming season. Now, what we're going to do to, do this, we're going to do who I think will win each division, and that will also tell who I think will make the playoffs and who I think will make the Super Bowl, right? Okay, so get ready. Here's what we're going to do. Okay, so first, in the AFC East, you got Buffalo, Miami, New England, and the Jets. I think the top of the division will be Buffalo, and they're the best team in that division. Clearly. They almost made the Super Bowl a year ago. I mean, they lost to Kansas City and whatever. So, I think Buffalo has the best quarterback in that division. They got the best defense, and I think they're gonna win that division pretty easily. The second place team I think will probably be Miami or the Patriots, but the Jets are gonna be last. I don't know. Now in the AFC North, Now this is going to be tricky, right? Because you got the battle of two teams. Cincinnati and Baltimore is what I think it would be. A battle between them. Because Cleveland has quarterback issues, They signed Deshaun Watson, and we know what's going on there. He's suspended the first 11 games. Okay? So they're going to have to trust Jacoby Brissett, and I don't think they can. Okay? You got Pittsburgh kind of rebuilding. No Big Ben. I don't know who's going to starter going to be. And then Baltimore. If Baltimore is healthy, they will win that division. I know Cincinnati, so here's what I'm going to say. Now, I know Cincinnati won the division a year ago, and they made the Super Bowl. This year, though, I think Baltimore wins the division, and Cincinnati finishes second, because I believe Baltimore will be more healthy this year. So, the next division that we're going to pick from, the AFC South. You have Matt Ryan just recently got traded to the Colts over the offseason. Houston got rid of Deshaun Watson. Jacksonville has Trevor Lawrence again. And you got Tennessee. Tennessee had some interesting things. They released Julio, traded away A.J. Brown. They recently had one of their linebackers is out for the season. Just announced today. That division could be, I'm going to go Indianapolis to win that division in a close battle with Tennessee. Now we're going to the AFC West. Now here's the thing. AFC West, the Raiders got got a big name wide receiver. Oh, shit. The one Devontae Park, or not Devontae Parker, but whatever. Devontae Adams. Yeah. So they brought in him from the Packers. Russell Wilson left Seattle, got traded from Seattle to Denver, who recently then just got a massive 5-year, $245 million contract extension. So, who will win the AFC West? And then you got the Kansas City, who traded away Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins. So we'll see how that goes. I am going to say that the LA Chargers will win the AFC West. Second place in that division will be Kansas City. Third will be Denver or Vegas. I'm going with that. So I don't know if you guys will agree or not, but That's just who I'm going with. So now we're moving to the NFC. So first, before I go to the NFC, here's who I think will make the playoffs for the AFC. Buffalo, of course. Baltimore. Indianapolis. And LA Chargers for sure. The division winner. The wild cards will be Cincinnati Bengals, Tennessee, and Kansas City. Those would be your wild cards. Alright. So now we're moving to the NFC. We're starting in the East. We got the Dallas Cowboys, the Giants, the Eagles, and the Commanders, which is Washington. So Dallas, on paper, looks to have the best team. But knowing them, they will not win the division. Knowing them, I'm going to pick Philly to win the division. Dallas will probably get second. Because, I mean, if history goes by anything, you can't really trust Dallas. And, you know, I don't know. Dallas just falls apart when it matters the most. I think Philly will win the East. The next is the NFC North. Yeah, Minnesota, who has Kirk Cousins still. The Jefferson, Thielen, whatever, you know. Detroit, not going to be very good. The Bears should be a little bit better, but I'm going with Green Bay will win that division still, but it may not be as easy as it has been in the past because they don't have Devontae Adams anymore, you know. Now we're going to the NFC South. We already know what's going on. Mayfield's in Carolina. Winston's going to be the starter for New Orleans. Mariota's the starter for the Falcons. And Tom Brady's the starter for Tampa. Now, being realistic here, Tampa's going to win the division. And New Orleans will probably get second. I don't know. Now next, the NFC West. The defending Super Bowl champs are opening up next week against Buffalo. Arizona Cardinals have Murray. 49ers are going with Trey Lance. And the Seahawks going with Geno Smith. So I'm going to go with the Rams to win the division. I don't know how much of a letdown they'll have from winning the Super Bowl. But I think the 49ers will be second and Arizona will be third. So, you know, the Rams are just the best team in that division. The 49ers could be a tough team to face. But I believe that the Rams will win that division. Now here comes the other part. Out of the NFC teams who I think will make the playoffs, the Eagles, Dallas, Green Bay, Tampa, New Orleans, Rams, and the 49ers. I don't know if that's too many teams. It might be because I'm kind of tired, so I'm not really paying attention. My bad. This is not how I wanted to do this. But it's only the first one. So as time goes on, it should be better. And now, here we go, right? Here comes the moment of truth. So, the season is about to start. Right? Here is my Super Bowl predictions from the AFC and the NFC. And here's what I'm going to say. From the AFC, I think Buffalo will make the Super Bowl. Because I know they got close a year ago. They almost beat Kansas City. I think if they would have beat Kansas City, they could have beat Cincinnati. Now, that's not good. Now, from the NFC, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say on the NFC, Buffalo will be facing get ready for it, Tampa Bay and Tom Brady. It's going to be Buffalo and Tampa Bay. So there you have it, folks. My first sports podcast. The Super Bowl matchup is just early prediction. We'll have to see where I am halfway through the season or whatever, how it looks, how each division looking, and yeah. So those of you watching on YouTube will know I stream this live on Twitch, CyberShadow's 248. If you can't catch me live, you guys can catch it on YouTube at CyberShadow 248 on YouTube. Now, I will be putting this up on YouTube tomorrow, which is Friday. On Friday. You guys will be able to see it Friday if you have not watched it live. Now, I apologize in advance for the shortness of this and me being somewhat tired. But our next scheduled thing, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably do every Tuesday will be the podcast. Now I got some future plans, like in a week. Next podcast will be a live fantasy football draft that you guys will see. We will do NFL Pick'em and, of course, college football Pick'em. Again, for the next week. We could also do some recaps of some of the games. But yeah, and then in the near future, sorry, my eye itches. Okay. Now, future stuff could include the MLB playoffs, because we're only like a month or so away. Possibly the prediction for each round of the MLB playoffs. Also, basketball is starting up soon. NBA and college basketball. And I might talk and cover some of that too. So, that's some good stuff in the future related to this. I'm going to separate into each different segment, kind of like I tried to do here. I don't know how well it went the first time though, but if you guys liked it, on YouTube, if you're on YouTube, click the like button, and you can leave me comments on your prediction for the games. Yours, and you could random, I guess, I would say your own Super Bowl predictions. Or whatever, and in the future, possibly, And then if you're live here on Twitch, if you want to catch me live, every Tuesday will probably be the show. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be interesting. I've never really done a show like this before. I have in the past done predictions on YouTube. I used to do videos then, but I thought, might as well do it live on here so people could catch it live or watch it as, archived wise, or catch it on YouTube if you aren't catching it on here. So again, that will do it for this episode of my sportscast podcast. I don't know if that's a good name. We'll figure it out. I don't know. But see you guys next week on Tuesday. Thanks for watching. And thanks for watching though. And you guys are cool. Oh, I got a towel on the thing. I just realized that. Don't mind that, but thanks for watching, and hope you guys, if you're not already on here, hope you click that follow or subscribe button. It's September. For those of on Twitch, you can save up to 30% off on subs. It's a good deal. Or and just simply click the follow button and you will be able to catch me live. See you guys later. Until then, CyberShadow signing off. See ya.